Grand Rising, Kings, Queens, Gods, his multi-exclusive dimensional being Kyle with another exclusive. So this is gonna be a quick video, but this is about our rights, our freedom, and it's about saving your elderly. Feel me? So basically, what y'all need to understand and understand that viruses is not something that you can catch outside of you unless it was vaccinated inside you through a lab. Because remember, all viruses was created in a laboratory. Feel me? So basically, once doctors, once scientists, once all these pharmaceutical companies and businesses realize that they can actually do this by making more money and more profits and making more medicines and studying more medicines on people, they utilize this as an advantage tool to make more money. And of course, these medicines, these vaccines, is gonna harm you. It's gonna kill you. It's gonna destroy you in some way, shape, and form. So understand and understand that the body heals itself. You don't need something outside of you as a representation to say, oh, by the way, you need to do this. Oh, by the way, you need to do that. You can be the healthiest person on the planet. Of course, you're going to always feel great. Of course, you're going to know when something's not right with you. You're going to get that gut feeling. You're going to start feeling it. Feel me? You didn't need a machine to tell you that. You didn't need a doctor to tell you that, because you know what's going on inside of you internally. So, of course, you're going to express it externally. So that goes to the digging. Remember, your spirit is the unknown, the unseen, the unconscious, which is it pretty much it's a piece of your soul is basically your spirit created you. So your soul is a piece of your spirit. Then, of course, it pretty much goes in the body, which was created from the spirit, utilized to the soul through the body. So, of course, if you need information as far as what you need to know what's going on with you, all you got to use is your imagination, which is your spirit, the belief, which is your soul, and the creativity, which is your energy, which is your body. Once you utilize the three, you go within, you tap in, you will find out what's wrong with you. You won't need a fucking doctor or anything outside of you to say, oh, by the way, you need to do this, you need to do that. That's them making money off of you. Feel me? It can be something very small that all you got to do was make sure you vibrating high enough to actually take care of it yourself. You wouldn't need a doctor outside of you to say, oh, by the way, you need to do this or do that. Nah, it don't work like that. If I know what's wrong with me, I know what's wrong with me. I need to take care of myself because I know what's going to be best for me. But a lot of people, they get lost and shit into doctors and shit. Of course, they're going to get their power and energy to a doctor. Of course, they're going to get their imagination, belief, creativity to a doctor. And once you do that, you a lab rat. You an experiment. So we're going to give you this. We're going to give you that. And basically, it's going to hide the symptoms. It's not going to heal it. Remember, it's going to hide it. It's going to cover what's going on. It's going to cover up, basically, the aspects of what's everything that's being played out. It's not going to heal you. Remember that. It's just going to hide it. Because remember, if something was going to heal you, you wouldn't need to be taking it on a day-to-day basis. You wouldn't need to be going. Of course, once they realize, oh, the symptoms is hidden, cool. This is taste good. This feel good. Then boom, down the line they start developing underlying health issues. Feel me? That's where diabetes, flu, fevers, and all these symptoms and all these diseases and viruses. That's when it was being created, and they realize, okay, cool. If they don't know that their body temperature does not coexist with anything reference to outside, which is like, if your body temperature is not the same temperature outside, what's going to happen? You're going to develop mucus out your body, which is a natural resolution that's going to occur no matter what. You didn't, remember, the mucus came out of you. It didn't get all inside you. Only thing that that was represented when you went outside was basically that temperature hitting you and going inside of you. That's the only thing that you represented. And of course, the immune system developed mucus to push it out. That's it. That's all. Once we know that was going on, doctors was going to say, oh, by the way, you got this fever, you got this illness, you got this virus. And of course, that's where money comes into play. That's how they say, oh, you can get a flu shot. Then boom, you start getting sick, you start feeling weird. Then they're like, damn, yo. The thing is, people may think and say, oh, by the way, it was the vaccine. Or some people may just say, oh, damn, I'm just sick. Feel me? Whole time it was the vaccine that the poison that they put in your body, now your body is acting differently to it. Now it got to fight it off. Feel me? You put in antibodies in your body, which is flesh, blood, dirty blood, and all kind of illnesses and viruses and shit that you've been putting in your body, which is dead blood, dead animal blood, and they basically utilizing the experiments and shit. That's basically what you put in your body, and of course, your body don't need to be taking shit like that. Your body don't need to be developing shit like that. The body heals itself. You need to be taking care of your body. That's what you need to be doing. Feel me? And by you taking care of your body is mean you utilizing it by self. Remember, if you allowing the doctors to take care of something small like this for you, it's gonna keep growing into something bigger. So they can basically keep utilizing you, and that's how they money and they pockets gonna get fatter. Feel me? And what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna keep spending money on things that you don't need, which your insurance and everything else gonna come into play. And that's how they rock you in the head. That's how they rock you to sleep. Feel me? Don't allow that shit to happen though. You need to understand and understand that you need to rebel. You cannot have no doctor actually utilizing you as a tool to do whatever they want to do to you. No, it don't go like that. It cannot go like that. That cannot be allowed. That cannot be administrated. You need to actually start rebelling, taking your power back, and start learning how to heal your body with your mind. Remember, the mind is powerful. That's the spirit. Remember, that's the spirit. The feeling is the soul. The energy which you push out and express it is the physical. Remember, utilize your mind. Once you utilize your mind, you'll be able to actually, remember, the mind is a very powerful weapon. Once you utilize it very perfectly well, you'll be able to actually do things, heal your body, do a whole lot of things. Remember, go to sleep, and you can heal your body by going to sleep, with it just being on your mind, with your imagination. Feel me? That's all you got to do. You allow a doctor to destroy and conquer and kill your immune system, then all you're going to be realizing and remembering is experiencing illnesses, experiencing being harmed, experiencing going through catastrophic events. Now you're going to see with that inside of you and come back here as a physical representation and experience the whole same circumstance situation over and over again. Now that's something that you don't want to experience. So it's very important to make sure that the body heals itself, and what you need to start doing now is utilizing home remedies. Feel me? That's it. That's all. Feel me? Like they said, it's a flu. It's a flu. This coronavirus is a flu. So that goes to show that it's not something serious than how they taking it. Because remember, if the doctors, they had to utilize elderly people as a crutch to say, oh, by the way, if you have underlying health issues, this coronavirus can actually take a shape and form and harm you. But we all know that, of course, y'all destroyed the immune systems. And, of course, they gave their imagination, creativity, belief to y'all. And what did y'all do with it? Y'all utilized it for the benefit of the doubt by y'all pockets being fatter with money in y'all pocket. And, of course, y'all giving them the mistreatment. That's it. That's all. Of course, their immune systems is not going to actually coexist with what's going on as far as a representation, internally, externally. Of course, their body systems are going to start breaking down. Of course, they're going to start dying and passing out and shit. And, of course, people are going to be like, oh, I feel a certain way. Remember, we just got into spring. So, of course, once the temperatures start changing, once the routines and patterns start switching up, your body going to start switching up. That's automatically. That's dealing with temperature versus temperature. Body temperature versus outside temperature. That's it, that's all. But once you go back inside a warm temperature, you get that shit out and you don't experience no catastrophic events or any blood cells or any cells in your body start going to catastrophic events to try to sustain itself to make sure that you feel good and feel great. Because remember, when you in a warm room, if you in a warm room, you won't be able to get sick. Feel me? As long as your body temperature is resonating with it. Of course, you may experience a little warmness of sweat, but that's something, that the body that's basically what it's going to do naturally. So you didn't need a doctor to say, oh, by the way, this or that. Remember, you can go to sleep with the AC on. When that cold air touches you and you wake up, what's going to happen? You're going to get a clogged nose because, remember, you got all that mucus that basically your body pushed. Remember, that shit was being pushed out of you. It ain't just jump inside you. Remember that. So basically, that's what's happening. That's it. That's all. You let a doctor sit there and say, oh, I went to school for 20 years. I did this, I did that. But yet, your ass wasn't able to heal or cure me. But yeah, I did it. My body did it by itself automatically because my spirit knew what it was doing when it created me. But that's just pretty much it. Don't let these doctors fool y'all, man. They're not here to help y'all. Feel me? They think they here. They think they was done that way, but they was taught on a different end or in a different aspect. Feel me? And of course, they want people to get tested. They want people to test positive and shit. That's the whole purpose. You can scratch your knee, you can scratch your ankle. Your ass gonna get tested positive for something that you don't have. That don't really make no sense. So you gotta really use your mind now. Feel me? Use your mind. Or they're gonna basically utilize corona as a crown chakra to basically take your mind out of you and store artificial brain in there. They artificial brain into your brain, and boom, what it's gonna do? It's gonna drain and kill you and depart you and discombobulate you and separate you from you and other people, places, and things. So be very careful with how you maintaining yourself. Maintain yourself in the proper way. Make sure you vibrate high, and make sure you taking care of your body. And I love y'all. And stay out them goddamn hospitals.